Hey, guess what? You're going to fail. You are always going to fail. You are human. You are imperfect. So be realistic about this. There's no sense in trying to be a perfectionist. And a perfectionist, we'll talk about that later, will say that they'll only plan on being consistent for as long as they see results. I will do it as long as I'm able to be perfect at it. And where else does that work in your life? Imagine asking your mechanic to fix something that says, oh, I can't do a perfect job, so I'm not going to do it at all. Ask your contractor to do something at your home. Oh, because of the structure of your house, I can't do it perfectly the way you want it, so we're not going to do it at all. Your tattoo artist, oh, I can't draw that exactly, but we'll do something or not do anything at all. Think about that. Where does perfectionism really manifest in life? But that's an aside. If you only plan on being consistent for as long as you're seeing results, you're going to fail. You're bound to fail. We all fail at some point for some reason, but I'm promising you you're going to fail if you are only consistent for as long as you see results. Because what that means is that you don't trust the process. And the process is the thing that gets you to your goal. It's not the results. It's getting into the process and cycling through that process until you see results. And always until then, you continue on. You can't just only work when you're seeing results. But again, if you only do that, it means that you don't trust the process. And if there's a mistrust in the process, it will destroy consistency. And remember, consistently acting on the process is what gets you to the goal. So if you're not trusting the process and you have a mistrust that creates a lack of consistency, then visible results will not happen at all. Visible results only happen when you're consistent. Visible results only happen when you're consistent. So do you see the circular reasoning when you say to yourself, I'm only going to do it if I'm able to do it all in? I'm only going to do it and be consistent if what I do, there's immediate results and I can see changes tomorrow. You need to enter this and understand that you are human, you're imperfect. Be realistic about what to expect. It's not going to be 100% all the time, one for one. Sometimes the investment is going to feel larger than the result. But in the end of the day, I promise you the result will outweigh the investment. There's some compounded effect that ends up happening, but not if you don't remain consistent, not if you mistrust the process. Think about that rationale. Do you see that circular reasoning that we talked about? When you tell yourself, I'm a perfectionist, it's a lie. It's BS. You're stating this, you're telling yourself the story almost to give yourself an out. That you don't want to fight through those points where it's not working like you want. The results are not exactly as you expected. Again, you're not trusting the process. Imagine your mechanic tells you, listen, I can't find this exact part, so I'm not going to do it at all. And you're going to say, I don't care I want my brakes to work. Find another part that works. With your contractor, we really can't frame this wall the way that you want to do it, so we're not going to do it at all. You're like, excuse me, I want this renovated. Let's figure it out. Come back to me with some options. Help me get this done. You're the professional. And in your head, when you're going through this plan, what you're saying to yourself is you're that contractor, you're that mechanic that's saying, I can't be perfect, so I'm not going to do it at all. Like a pouting toddler in some sense. Think about that. So all I'm asking you is to trust the process, to do the actions that get you to the result. But if you maintain that you'll only put effort for as long as you see results, you're bound to fail. I promise you that.